I'm Jessica Haberkern, and this is
Christian Haberkern.
and our kids Reed and Kate, and we're in Atlanta, Georgia.
Our apartment in Brooklyn was awesome. We lived in the bottom floor of a brownstone. We had a backyard. The only thing that bothered me about it was like the ceilings were a little lower because it was the bottom floor, and it was sort of dark in there. And so I love this one because it was a corner unit, and we had windows on both sides. It was very bright. It just felt very open.
I really like having an open floor plan because I think it creates like community within your family more, because if everyone's kind of sectioned off into their own rooms and the kitchen and the office and the living room, then you don't interact as much. And so I think having like that nice flow where everyone's like doing their own thing but together. Like small spaces I feel like are conducive to families being together and like having to interact.
What does it need to be happy? I think just family. I think just having us together.
I wanted to have kids because I wanted to create this magical experience every day for them. And I think that, like being minimalist, I was trying to do that by like taking Reed to the botanical gardens or a museum or the playground every day. And I think that through this, I've kind of learned that it also like comes into the home, and like having a happy space where everyone's comfortable can like help create that magical experience for kids too.
One thing we've talked about is that we can't really have people over because we had a couch and that was basically it. Now we have no excuse, and we can't wait to have people over and be social again.
That's
But also like we do spend a lot of time at home because we have kids, and I think just laying around and reading a newspaper or magazine or whatever, and getting work done over there, it just feels so much better if the space around you has been given some love, and I feel like when we moved in here, I just kind of threw the couch over here and it's like, all right, this is all we need, we're minimalists. But now I feel like it's cozy and it's livable.
Because I moved around more so as a kid, and I don't have this like place that I go back to that's home. I've always felt like it's people. Like home is where you're most comfortable. So whenever I'm with Christian, I'm at home. And I had, from moving when we moved to Boston for a short period of time and then New York City, and I was not anticipating moving to New York, I had a hard time with that. And I think you really reminded me that it didn't matter like where we lived as long as we were together. It sounds cliche, but
It's funny because like everywhere we've moved, we usually keep stuff in storage, but I've taken just one picture with us. Like everywhere we go, and it's the picture of us at our wedding. And like that's the first picture that goes into the house wherever we are.
Yeah.
When we lived in the Upper West Side in our first New York apartment, where you open the door and the door hits the bed, it's like we had our picture. And it goes everywhere with us. It's like the first thing. It's just a reminder of like we're family. This is how we do life. It might be crazy and chaotic, but it's just the people that you're around.
Yeah, it's home.